if Morphling
I
doesn't
like.
shift on time, can take him out.
I think it's good in the mid game, but then I would be a bit worried about the lane. Because I feel like Void might struggle against Brute, Hoodwink.
A lot of heroes struggle against Brood.
Yeah.
That hero is just
I
It
feel
would
like
be
there's
a
definitely
Void
a few in the
CM
pool.
dual lane.
could also Shadow Fiend get into the Brood.
Mm. How does Shadow Fiend deal against Morphling? Okay,
Yes!
there it
There we
is.
go.
No more brainstorming. Just pick Timber.
Yeah.
We can still brainstorm
Love.
about the carry.
Yeah.
The hero that can deal with the
Right.
Brute. And I already feel like EG just has such a well-rounded draft. And it's gonna be so hard for Thunder to execute this. So much needs to go right.
Do you think Drow Ranger is a menace here, Magic?
Yep, I do rate Drow good. She's good against she can lane against Brood, she's good against Morphling later. If you don't get on top of her, she can destroy your team. I think Drow would be good for EG.
I'm not sure if I
My
100% agree with that. I feel like Drow could really suffer against Brood as well. And you kind of want to have a melee hero together with CM. Otherwise, they're just going to run at you.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. They might still go for it. I like the Slark ban from Thunder though. I feel like that's maybe the best hero against Brute. Especially with the CM.
5 seconds remaining.
I still feel like Faceless Void or Shadow Fiend would be good for EG. And then Thunder need a mid here, right? Or
Yeah, I'm so confused by the Ursa
why
ban.
did they ban Ursa? Yeah, what? I just saw that right now. I was like, why? You have a Morphling.
Maybe EG's
Unless they think it's
assuming.
Morphling middle?
Yes. Maybe they're just assuming it's alone middle, alone Morphling.
I feel like that could work if you go with the Dawnbreaker carry. Because then you have like one more farming oriented hero, one more fighting oriented hero. But again, I don't think Smiling Knight plays the Dawnbreaker.
10 seconds remaining.
We'll see. Once again, could be like confirmed in a scrim. Maybe they've played against it before.
I think Morphling is the Smiling Knight type of hero, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Thunder Awakens, turn to pick.
Invoker, right.
Okay, so they just
here
take
they're
away one from
still-
each position, and that's it.
The Invoker would have been really good for sure. Especially Quasvex. Destroys Timber and Mars. Because they no longer have any mana.
10
Just a
seconds.
single EMP and they're useless.
There is Shadow Fiend and Tusker. Not sorry. Tiny still in the pool, but Tiny's not the greatest against Timbersaw. Zeus.
Zeus.
Can work.
Okay. Is it a 5
Can
Dawnbreaker?
definitely work.
Dawnbreaker Morphling?
Yeah, I think so. That's a really nice lane. I'm just worried about the lockdown now. I feel like EG can pick pretty much any carry and he's gonna be completely fine. It's like you have a Hoodwink, Bushwhack, and that's it in terms of control. That's really not a lot to work with.
Yeah, they have little time to think.
Chaos
ZK.
Knight.
I don't think either of us was expecting that.
I
No.
wasn't.
I mean, it's a really
Right.
strong lane with CM. It's like up there in like the top 10 best lanes, I think.
Yeah. It's very good.
Have we seen a Pakaz Chaos Knight yet in this season?
I think we did.
don't
I think
think
we
so,
did.
right?
I'm pretty sure
Once.
maybe one game. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so
Alright.
who do you guys think came out on top of this one?
EG. I think EG's draft is more solid, unrounded.
Yeah, I think so too. They have more stuns, so they're gonna win.
More stuns equals easy game. So yeah, we're ready for game number 1. For that one, Rada and Guipepe, please take it away.
Thank you, Lil. And Pepe, welcome to a lovely and what might be the final road to Lima, dude. This might be the final series to decide who gets our top 2 teams. How are you doing, Pepe? Are you excited?
Hey Rada, yeah, of course I'm excited. I mean, I I think EG's draft is really strong. I do agree with our panel, even though it's a Snapfire mid. We usually don't see that, but Chris Meyer loves the Snapfire mid and Matthew on Mars again. The EG just doing EG things. I do agree with the Thunder's lack of control against Timber is not a good idea. Against CK, okay, it's not that bad, but not great as well. So yeah, I think that lack of control will cause for Thunder's first game.
All right, so we have the prediction from Guipepe as well. And Thunder Awaken, dude, they have to win this series. If they win this series, it's possible to push things in their road to Lima still does stay alive, even though it could be a little bit difficult to get there, right? Because after this, you would have to take on Alliance, and you would have to take on Beast Coast and not drop a series to stay on par with EG, who is yet to drop one themselves. So it's a rough road, but there is still hope available. If they're able to pull offset here, we'll see. You know, I mean, they do have that. Whenever you have that magic burst damage, and you have this global presence, right? I mean, you have the Broodmother with the webs that can get around quick. You have the Dawnbreaker with the Solar Guardian.
30 seconds to battle.
Oh, yeah, and just a quick reminder for everybody to go ahead and grab that Bet Boom banner as you get 100% of your first deposit. So give that a check out if you're feeling the gambling type. As this series, man, I'm excited to get into it. I'm jumping up and down in my seat, Guipepe.
I mean, I think Winkblade said it well. Like, yeah, Thunder is 3-1, they are doing fine, but they are 3-1 against the teams that are not doing great here. Why we have a big fight early on?
Yeah, Matthew getting harassed just a little bit here, but not enough to bring him down to that critical threshold. He's a beefy boy on this Mars.
Yeah, he is. And I think that's the main problem about Thunder. I mean, it's not a problem yet, but yeah, they are doing fine on DPC, but they yet have now to face EG, have to face Beast Coast and Alliance. So yeah, I mean, I'm really not feeling Thunder right now. I really don't. And we look at lanes. I mean, I love how EG drafted against Broodmother. It's Crystal Maiden, CK. It's so hard to play against this duo. It's such a strong lane. I mean, no, Broodmother goes in, yeah, insta stun, then harassed by Crystal Maiden. Broodmother can't do anything. So yeah, I like a lot what EG is doing here with their draft.
And I mean, it feels like maybe they're taking a play out of the Beast Coast playbook, right? I mean, we saw the K1 Chaos Knight do massive things here earlier in the DPC tour. Do you think, are we expecting a similar thing as far as the timings go? Well, up top, we might be having First Blood. Fairy Fire had to be popped out by Excel. With the Celestial Hammer, he's able to get himself out of dodge. Are you expecting a similar build-up for Pakaz this time around? I believe last time he went Echo BKB.
Probably. I mean, he may go.
Chaos Knight.
Yeah, I mean, he may go for Midas, but I don't think this is way more K1 playstyle to go Midas. So yeah, I think so. I do expect the same build as Hector did. But it's such a strong timing. It's hard to play into that against that.
Oh, level 2 power spike, Frostbite down on the bottom lane. Michael looking to be first blood, and Panda is going to be who picks it up.
That's
already feeling that early pressure from EG, dude.
I mean, Hoodwink, Broodmother is a really good lane, but against Crystal Maiden and CK, good luck. While you look at top lane, I mean, it's a Timbersaw, so wherever, he will have a lane. And this Timbersaw Morphling is a weird matchup, because both heroes usually start winning their lane after level 4, level 5. So I think at the end of the day, Timber feels better on this lane, but it's not meant to be for both sides. I mean, both sides, I think both Timber and Morphling counter each other on lane. So yeah, I expect both to farm. Well, mid lane is that far against Zeus. Zeus, I think, has the edge. I mean, his damage is so high.
It's funny the way that the Zeus trajectory has gone. I mean, in the old days, you had to have Arc Lightning just to CS. Now he's just walking around with 70 with a Fairy Fire attack damage.
So much damage.
And he's just able... Dude, he's just able to win these lanes that otherwise would have been very difficult for him. It's just funny the way that Dota goes, because that's level 3 versus level 4 in the mid lane alone. He's trying to man up on C-Smile, going to leap forward. He's out of mana, however, so it would just be those right clicks. So C-Smile is going to be A-okay here.
I mean, I don't expect Chris Smile to die because it's Snap's really tanking hero.
Reality Rip, Frostbite down to the bottom lane, ripping through this hoodwink. And now they're turning their attention onto the Spider. Illich is going to be okay here, but eating a good bit of harass, and he only has 1 Tango left. Oh, up top we have action. Starbreaker is going to connect, and they have the damage to bring down the Mars. They are going to get a return kill onto the Dawnbreaker.
I mean, Matthew, when he plays this Mars, he starts always slow. He don't do much laning phase early on because it's a Mars. You don't expect much from Mars support. While all the fighting was happening at top, Broodmother almost died bottom. So yeah, I think it just is having a... Mainly because of bottom, they are having a good early game. Even though we see Zeus is farming well, Morphin is farming well, still I think CK getting big, his time is so strong, and Morph just maybe takes too long to start playing the game. To start fighting.
Yeah, and that's kind of that's my thought, right? Is like, you know, with EG, this lineup that they have right now, I mean, we can be looking at like 20 to 30 minutes. They're really looking to fight, take objectives, put the game onto Thunder Awaken. And so do they even have the tools to answer to such early game aggression?
I mean, they have the damage, they have Zeus, but still, it's hard to play at that stage of the game without control, without stuns. It's really hard. Against Timbersaw, against CK, so yeah, I don't think they do. I don't think they have. Another thing is like, yeah, if you go late, Morphling, it's supposed to be better than CK, but it's not like Morphling has a great matchup against CK. Morphling hates to play against those illusion heroes. I mean, CK is a different illusion hero, but still he is. But it's not like insta win if it goes late. I mean, Morph is better than CK going late, but not that great.
Hey, I mean, it's not like Mr. Pakaz, he doesn't know his way around some illusion heroes either, with his Naga Siren that we saw get banned out in the second phase. As I do believe we got the casting game. We had the pleasure to watch a Pakaz Naga game, and it just went absolutely ham.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best position one in South America right now. Maybe in all Americas.
Starbreaker, Celestial Hammer, onto Whisper, Timber Chain, getting him away, and the spear to pin the Smiling Knight to a tree. Make sure the Whisper out of here alive.
Yeah, at least Morph is having a good early game. So yeah, if Morph can get his farm, maybe they can answer. I just think it will be really hard for Thunder. But yeah, Morph is having a nice early game. Soon he will have to leave because Timbersaw level 6 is Timbersaw level 6, but that's it. He's doing fine.
And I mean, it looks like he's starting to itemize for that, getting some early stat items. Next, he's going for Bid Mask, give him some of that lifesteal while he's trying to jungle camp and stuff like that. So we'll hope the best as these two cores down in the bottom lane, they're just chomping at each other because a good bit of damage. Meanwhile, the support take rotations over its minutes.
Yeah, they want to get the Zeus, but Thunder is looking at Panda, so yeah, not a surprise. Look at Hoodwink coming from behind as well.
Hoodwink gonna pop the haste rune here. Matthews on the backside, as that's gonna be the Frostbite. They're going on to the Zeus. The Bushwhack's gonna connect onto the Crystal Maiden. Is it gonna be enough? Thunder, God's Wrath. They bring down the Mars. But C-Smile with that haste is still able to bring down this Zeus. And now here comes Excel, making the rotation over through the river. Coming forward, Mortimer Kiss is starting to rain down. Michael, he's trying to do the quick jukes to get out of dodge. Not going to do it. It's a 2-for-2 trade.
And that's not great. You were looking at CM. I mean, Thunder knew that, and even though they knew, they still killed Zeus. That's not great.
Reality Rip, Chaos Bolt, trying to set up the spear. We have the damage onto Illich. Illich getting brought very low. Can't get to his webs to hide in the trees. Are going to squash this for 20 seconds alone, though. TP rotation down here to the bottom lane. Bushwhack is a swing and a miss. And no Thunder God's Wrath available on this Zeus, so that play is going to be a bit of a flub.
Yeah, you look at CK, he was kind of low, so let's kill him. But still, your only stun is the bushwhack from Hoodwink. So if you miss that, okay, CK will just run away and that's it. So that's a feels bad. I mean, it was a maybe it was a good play by Thunder to try to get that bottom kill, but they have no control at all.
Oh, Morphling coming to the mid lane. Celestial Hammer got canceled out by the Frostbite. Alone here as well. The Spear is a swing and a miss. We have 4 heroes for Thunder Awaken in this mid lane. They're trying to get something. Panda gonna get connected upon with the Bushwhack. Could be the death of the Crystal Maiden. She's juking through the trees like she's Jimmy. Panda, you gotta get away from this. Panda, you madman, you thief in the night. Are you gonna get away from this? The juke?
Nah, he's dead.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
No, is he? Are you sure?
Yeah,
Acorn shot, Bushwhack to pull him back. Okay, Michael, he is going to secure the kill. I'd have doubted Guipepe-san.
No Caster's Curse here. Yeah, I mean, he created a lot of space. Now look at top. Whisper's already pulling the creeps, farming jungle, waiting for the tower to fall, while CK is still farming bottom. I mean, he's not afraid of a Thunder. And again, I think because their lack of stuns. It's so hard to kill anyone without stuns. I think Thunder has damage. They simply don't have the control. So yeah, good luck. Why we look at EG's draft, they have so many stuns. I mean, Timber does not have, but every other hero has at least 1 stun. It's so easy to play with stuns. Not like, okay, I have stuns, I win. No, but it makes things so much easier. So much easier. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's that concept that we talk about with ease of execution. You know, I mean, you can outplay players. That's definitely a thing that happens. However, it's just so much easier. We can just hit them with a Chaos Bolt, for example, and hold them in place while you just beat the crap out of them, rather than having to worry about slick maneuvers and stuff like that. As we talking about maneuvers, we have one down in the bottom lane. The Hoodwink gets out and brought to her knees.
Yeah, and even if you are playing from behind, it's so much easier to come back if you have stuns. Oh,
Excel being aggressed upon. The Chakra, the Whirling Death brings it as Whisper is having a good time. He's about 4,700 net worth, the second on the net worth chart. And things are coming up all EG here so far.
Yeah, and here's another thing that it's not great for Thunder. It's usually when you have this Dawnbreaker position 5, she usually stays at the top tier 2, just defending and farming and getting big. That's usually how your Dawnbreaker 5 goes. She can't do that here because Timbersaw is a big counter. So I don't feel great about that pick as well. I mean, it's not bad, and it was they were picking to not let EG pick it as well. I think it was like that because it was a good Dawnbreaker game for EG. But still, it's not great to play against Timber. You want to stay at top lane farming, and she can't.
Yeah, and I mean, I can understand the appeal to block pick against a TG, but I almost feel like that's not maybe the right strategy to take, because, I mean, EG, you're going to have to take EG at their best. In EG, they can play so many different heroes. I mean, we literally casted a game with the carry Queen of Pain that they were able to win. So, like, I'm not sure that block picking is the strategy. Meanwhile, Panda getting aggressed upon, going to counter with the Frostbite, but the Spiderlings are enough. Reality Rift, Chaos Bolt. Do we have the damage to bring down Illich? Illich able to walk away on Hebs. So just a nice clean pick off here.
It was an only 1 second stun for CK. If it was 2 or 3 seconds, yeah, Mars would be there with Arena and Broodmother was there. So I don't think Thunder was not expecting that Timber pick. That's what makes everything a little bit weird for me. Because it was kind of obvious that Timber was coming. And even though you picked that Dawnbreaker, I mean, it's not a great game for Dawnbreaker because of that. See, I mean, she still has her ultimate, but she can't keep on farming top forever. Only if you try to bait Timber like they are doing now, it's only a Morphling. They can't kill Timber top.
Yep, 2 heroes still in the bottom lane. As we are doing the Spider Scout game, here is the Broodmother getting as much vision and as much wisdom to pass to the teammates as possible. But yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. When I was looking at the draft coming through, I ended up getting it wrong because I thought that it was going to be a C Smile. Oh, Knight has to strength morph here. He is going to be okay, but Whisper is stealing the farm of this Morphling, and there's only so many places that this Morphling can possibly go to. Whisper just having such a huge impact on this game early on, 12 minutes in.
Man, he's so farmed. I mean, every time EG picks Timber for But with his
Gobble
we have
up,
Awaken.
spit out, Arena onto Illich. Illich gonna go down here. Pakaz picking up the last hit. And anything that further accelerates this this Chaos Knights farm in his game, it's just gonna make things so much harder for Thunder Awaken.
Yeah, look at net worth. I mean, EG is... They have all the map for them. They're farming so well. I mean, this snapfire mid with first item eggs. I like that. You already have a lot of stuns. Now you have an easier way to start fights. Just throw Mars, just throw CK, even just throw Timber. Whisper is again going for the Sanjian Kai and X build. I like that. He don't feel like going Hood, even though he is against a Zeus, because he's free farming, totally free farming. Oh, that gobble up.
That's a gobble up play. Panda coming in, trying to help Whisper out here. Excel going to be the first one to go down, the sharpshooter. Not enough damage to bring down the Crystal Maiden with the big bodyguard Whisper, putting his body on the line. Going to make sure that his support stays alive here. And gosh, you can just really feel this map getting constricted. It's getting shut down here. EG just in total control.
Yeah, and it's not like you just going in, getting towers, getting kills non-stop. No, the game is going pretty kind of slow actually, but EG is just every time Thunder goes a little bit far away from their base, EG kills them. Not from their base, but from their side, EG goes and kills them. It's like they are just dominating the map a little bit by bit and just out farming Thunder. And when you have no stuns, good luck trying to come back.
Exactly that, because I mean, you know, that's something that we've talked about here, I believe, during Tour 1 of the DPC, right? Is if you have good team fight, the game is never really over because you have the options to win an amazing fight, and then suddenly it's a whole different game, and it's about to be a whole... Oh, we've got the Solar Guardian coming in first of the game, trying to keep Illich alive. Now we're going to have the Cookie forwards, Scatter Blast as well. Starbreaker Stun is going to connect onto Matthew. The Thunder God's Wrath even committed. Mortimer getting down. Can he bring down Illich? He's just manning up through a cell. Panda starting to make the rotation over alone as well as the Hoodwink, so it's 4-on-2. Bushwhack. Pakaz coming into the area. CM getting brought down very low and gonna be killed here when making the rotation in. I believe this is a full 10-man team fight here. And now the horns of retreat have been sound. Cookie forward. They have found Illich. Timber chain through. And that is a spider down. Oh no, they have found Michael. He is going to get the Acorn Bushwhack off. Pakaz not able to close the distance enough to get the Reality Rift play to happen.
I mean, that was a great response from Thunder with the Dawnbreaker ultimate to protect Broodmother. But again, how do you keep on following the enemy heroes? You can't do anything. Mid lane, Matthew?
Oh no, gobble up play. They found the Morphling, but a quick counter with the Acorn Shot Bushwhack that is going to give the Morphling time to waveform his way back behind the tower. Ooh. Man, I am just so dang nervous.
Look at those odds. Yeah, I do agree with them. Looks such a good game for EG.
6.6. Ooh, and we can see for the next series as well, which Guipepe and myself will be covering that one as well. So it's lock in for a full day of Dota with Rada and Guipepe. As now we're gonna have a play started onto a cell. The spear to stop the Starbreaker. C-Smile gonna wrap up for the bottom part of your screen. Cookie forward as they have the damage with the Scatter Blast, and C-Smile is now dominating.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, it's too early on, and still Thunder they have. I'm thinking about ways that they have to come back. You have Zeus, it's a hero that it scales pretty well in the game. Morphling, we all know that, but I don't see how they get a fight going for them. They have to burst someone with Hoodwink and see what happens, but I don't see anything happening.
Oh, gobble up play, but because he wraps around from the southeast, Quack, as they're trying to stay alive. Oh, we're gonna drop the arena, cut all the trees, and killed the Hoodwink. Pandaboo in the area. He has found out Illich, but now he's gonna be surrounded by spiders. He's even gonna use the freezing field, gobble up all of that gold. C-Smile may have taken the majority of it with the Scatter Blast. I didn't really see who got the gold there.
Yeah, he
Man,
did get the majority.
Classic core warfare, dude. Not even letting the Crystal Maiden just use her ultimate to farm the spiders. Look at the resources I committed here, Guipepe.
Yeah, and they even dare to get mad when you steal a kill. When you're supporting to steal a kill. I mean, you're getting every single creep already. Don't get mad if I get a kill.
Just call it kill secure, dog. I'm just trying to make sure. As Illich was coming forward, tried to set up a kill, but no, the Solar Guardian tried to keep Illich alive. Do they have the damage to bring it down? Yes. Death of, Mortimer Kiss is starting to rain down. SL going to be the next to fall. Still chasing forward as Panda. Panda doesn't have any sort of relocation ability. Whisper, though, with the Timber Chain, he does. Gets in range for the Frostbite Chakra. Whirling Death as the Timber Chain rips through the Hoodwink again. And holy snikes, dude, it's 11k net worth lead, 18 minutes into the game.
Yes, and again, we see Thunder trying to get a fight going for them, but they have no way of starting a fight. They just run at EG. Broodmother tries to slow and go in, but EG just use their skills, stun everyone and kill everyone. Because first of all, they have a huge advantage. Right, 11k at 18 minutes is a lot, but still, it's so hard for Thunder to fight because of their draft.
Oh, the blink forward, the spear, chakra,
Easy kill.
whirling death, ripping through the Morphling.
Yeah, it's so easy to kill him.
I
While
believe that was a
mid-lane.
gobble up play. They have found Alone in the mid lane. Cookie forward, C Smile picking up the kill, gonna dodge out the Starbreaker. Michael and SL in the area, but both supports, they don't want to take this fight with C Smile. Pinging onto Pakaz. Maybe they want to set up a play down here onto the Chaos Knight.
Hey, he went for a Blink Dagger, so he has no BKB. So yeah, maybe you can get a kill on Pakaz. But I think he has to overextend. Because you can't just jump on him and get a kill. He'll just run away. But I think Pakaz has to overextend for Thunder to be able to kill him right now. Has to be really, really far away from anywhere the EG could TP to answer. They're trying, but
all
how do you get here?
TPs available. It's, yeah, the good old-fashioned run at you is countered by the good old-fashioned run away, Guipepe.
Yeah.
As you can really see some of the flaws and struggles of this lineup. We're now going to wrap around through the woods. Pakaz, though, he's going to blink in. He wants to take this fight. Oh, he's going to get caught with the Starbreaker. And meanwhile, Knight, he's going in onto C-Smile, the freezing field, onto the back lines. Oh, the cookie forward, the spear, the stun. They have the Solar Guardian, though, keeping Smiling Knight at a serviceable HP. But now the cavalry has come. They've dealt with the spider. They can focus on the rest. Mortimer Kiss is starting to rain down on their head. Blink onto the back line. They found Alone, ripping through the Zeus. 3 have fallen already. Timber Chain does not connect for Whisper, so that should buy the safety. Thunder Awaken, and they just gonna go into the Roshan pit.
I mean, I think it's too early to call GG, but I think Thunder just messed up their draft too much. Yeah, EG is already favored. Even if the drafts were similar, probably EG would still win. But I don't think Thunder did a great job drafting here. And I think they picked the Zeus on last phase just because maybe they were a little bit afraid of TB pick. I don't think Terror Blade was banned, and EG had the last pick, so they're like, yeah, let's pick Zeus if they pick TB. So they can't pick TB, but still, I don't think it did great for Thunder's lineup that last pick. And now Roche, Pakaz with Aegis, that's the dream. You are winning the game, you don't have BKB yet, and you have Aegis. That's the dream for any carrier player.
Oh, gobble up play.
Oh,
Spit and
my.
Whisper across the map, ripping through the Morphling, ripping through the Hoodwink.
Yeah.
My, oh my, dude. This game is all EG.
Look at Pakaz.
Oh,
He's
up
all
top,
by
because
himself.
he's getting active. Acel gonna get ripped through, smash with the axe, and now Illich, he's trying to man up. Alone is gonna be in the area as well. We do still have Aegis of the Immortal Friends on Pakaz, don't forget it. Illich being aggressive on the cookie, not gonna quite connect. Illich, he's trying to dodge and hide, but the illusions are around him. The game too late.
And look how fast EG is. Snapfire tip is top. Both Timber and Matthew and Mars just keep on running top. So they were killing heroes bottom. They are top already, and now they are going mid. And they're diving the Zeus.
Gobble up Pakaz, he's in on top of Alone. And he was exactly that, all alone on this Zeus. The Acorn shot as well. Bushwhack not really going to do much of it here. Kind of feels like we're just throwing spells because we have them and they're off cooldown. Now it's going to be a 3-man smoke up. We're going to be looking for a play to set up on the Morphling. But Smiling Knight, he is aware of this. Going to waveform. No TP, though.
Oh, okay, he's stuck here. That's not great at all. While Michael is dying in front of his base. Okay, he's alive. But yeah, it would not surprise me if Thunder just calls. I don't see a way back here. Morphling just... Oh, look at net worth. I was not even looking at net worth. That hurts so much.
Oh,
Oh,
gee,
they are going for
Buzz.
Marth. Oh
The
my,
Gobble
they
Up
found Marth.
on the target. They found it. They found him. What a mad lad. I cannot believe what I have seen with my eyes.
Man, they didn't have scan. It was not a scan. I was like, okay, they scanned, right? No, they didn't.
No, that's a blind Gobble Up play.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom
Oh, they saw the coup here. Okay, they saw the coup here. I was like, why? How the hell did he do that? But yeah, he saw the coup through the wards. Okay, that's okay. I mean, it's still insane, but at least he knew Marth was there.
A little bit less insane, but still insane.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, since the last time that we checked Pakaz, he has his BKB complete and a Mage Slayer Guipepe. Now we're going to get aggressive, going in onto Michael. Michael going to be brought down in quick order. Illich now at danger. Oh, the blink in, the chakra. Double chakra, the death of the spider, and now even have the arena to catch out a cell. Alone, he's going to be juking towards the northwest. TP check. He does have a TP.
I think this is the biggest stomp I watched till now in this first division DPC. I mean, it's not about that they are EG dominating the map. It's more about like Thunder can do nothing, nothing at all. They can't even get a free pick off. Nothing.
Smiling Knight.
He has to run away.
So he did. Yeah, he's going to morph into the Timber Stall, so that does buy his safety. He can always Timber Chain to answer the Timber Chain. Meanwhile, Mike going to be hit with the Chaos Bolt. Diving tier 3 towers, 24 minutes of the game on a monster killing spree. Pakaz, the biggest, baddest boy in the lobby, but the hunt continues. He's still going in. On to Smiling Rip, the Chaos Bolt. We have the Solar Guardian coming in, trying to keep the hero alive, but with the chakra damage, they have enough. As that is the death of Smiling Knight, as Cellgod is gonna no good deeds go unpunished, as save a homie syndrome coming into play.
Yeah, again, Thunder, there's a CK diving almost on tier 4 towers, and they can't do anything. They are trying to get both supports at top lane, but they can't even get that because, again, they have no control. So hard. Yeah, Thunder just messed up here. And now they're going for Zeus.
Onto Alone. There's gonna be the spear pin. We have a Frostbite to keep him chain locked. Thunder God's Wrath, Whirling Death, Chakra. Whisper coming in with the damage to bring down the God. Cookie not going to connect. Scatter Blast. So Pakaz going to blink in, get the Reality Rift, pull back onto Illich. Illich, though, he's able to use the webs. Adroitly this gank here is the Spider-Man.
Run, Illich.
Oh, baby. Gonna drop out some more webs. The hunt still continues.
Oh, Whisper's going for it.
I think so, but Whisper, he's hungry. They want to let them know you have no place in this lobby, and C-Smile even going to TP back to the tier 2 tower. They're trying to find Illich out. The cookie forward, not going to connect. Illich still on the retreat. I mean, this is how comfortable they feel in this game, that they are just expending forever trying to find the Gobble Up, the Blink play, not going to connect. They now see the spider, but you've cut out all the trees. You've met your own maker. As you cannot get onto Illich anymore. All the trees have been cut down by your Timbersaw.
I mean, what a stupid chase. Jesus Christ. But still, I mean, even with all that space created by Brood, I still don't see a way for Thunder to come back. I mean, it was not... Oh my, what a great space she created. But yeah, it was some... I mean, Marth now is able to push the bottom lane. But look at Whisper. Ooh, he almost got Marthling.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow, that was so close.
Oh, so dang close indeed. As it looks like there might be a Tiff hunting for Alone, who's going to get himself up to the high ground. Mortimer Kiss, or the Gobble Up, rather. They get the spear onto a cell. Illich moving around. He's at the top left. W come in onto Panda. I'm going to throw out the Scatter Blast, make sure everybody's okay. But here comes Smiling Knight. Everything is not okay indeed. You have finally lost your 2 supports. C-Smile going for the TP play. He is going to get out under safety.
Okay,
so there's still a little bit of dog.
Yeah, they got both supports, so yeah, at least that. But look at Pakaz and Whisper.
Oh,
yeah, simply going in. Yeah, they don't care. We have no supports. Yeah, I don't mind. We are way, way stronger than Thunder. We can keep on going. Look at Pakaz. Now he has his Orchid really close to Bloodthorn. Yeah, so hard for Thunder to play the map. I mean, EG are doing some chases unnecessary, so yeah, you create some space while Whisper kills Brute solo. So you give some space for Thunder, but yeah, Marth needs so much. Zeus, I don't Oh, Zeus.
Oh
Okay.
no, he's found out alone. But alone, he does have his own F-Blade.
Oh
so he
my.
was able to delay the inevitable, not quite able to get the jump back onto the high ground.
I don't know what Thunder expect from this game. I mean, I really can't see a win. Marfin is getting big. He's going for BKB. Okay, it's needed because now Matthew found him.
Uh-oh. Yules into the spear play. Already shifting into Agi, though. Knight, he is going to get the waveform down to... But the arena, a well-placed arena by Matthew, and here comes
Great
the cavalry.
arena.
The right of him is here. Smite beset on sides.
Great arena. Yeah, Matthew's so good with this Mars support. I feel like playing Mars position forward. It's so great when Matthew does it. But yeah, Marflin is trying to get his BKB, so maybe he can fight. Maybe a high ground defense. I mean, it's always possible to defend your high ground and maybe win a game. I mean, it's not always possible, but the odds are there. Maybe it can happen, but yeah, in this game, usually what do we see from EG? They usually stomp early game, then they go in and suddenly Chris Mayo kills himself somewhere on the map and the game gets a little bit more equal, I would say. But even if Chris Mayo goes too deep here, I don't think they can kill him. So yeah, even if Chris Mayo wants to go in and give the enemy some kills, I don't think Thunder are able to do it to get them.
I mean,
What an
there are
outdraft.
some pinatas on the field here. I mean, we're what the Snapfire is 10-0 and 14, the Chaos Knight 10-0 and 9. Acel getting caught up here. Whisper bringing him down, which puts Whisper at 7-0 and 5. So they haven't died on their course this entire game because, oh no, they've got the, oh no.
And look at Broodmother.
Oh
They got
no,
her as
Illich,
well.
she's gonna get caught out as well. It's just hemorrhaging all across the map.
Yeah, GG. It
GG
took some
is gonna
time.
get called.
It took some time.
They
but that
tried
was
and they
expected.
tried. Oh dear Guipepe. This was a shellacking if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest stomp I watched here in SA. Was Thunder, they messed up on their draft. I mean, while I was watching the draft, yeah, I got the pick. Yeah, I got the pick. Yeah, maybe he tried to pick so EG couldn't pick that Zeus. I think they were thinking about Terrorblade on EG. So yeah, I get the idea of their draft, but it was really not good. It was really not good. Their lanes were not that strong. Their mid game they had nothing. Their late game, yeah, maybe, but still, I don't see a way of them winning this game. Maybe if they were better than EG, but that's not the case as well. So yeah, a really
Right.
impossible game for Thunder.
Skill disadvantage, draft disadvantage equals 1 game advantage for EG here in this Thunder Awaken series. And I mean, if anybody wondered if EG was gonna start taking the foot off the accelerator, if they were gonna take these easy, absolutely not is the answer, as they just absolutely shellacked Thunder Awakening here in game number 1. And I mean, so is the answer simply Guipepe to have a better draft?
Yeah, so we can figure out if Thunder, if they are able to beat EG, because if you get out drafted, you never beat EG. They are the strongest team here. You gotta have a good draft. Maybe next game Thunder gets a good draft. Maybe they can face off EG. I still think they can't, but they need to get a good draft so they have a chance. With this kind of draft, you have no chance at all.
Right. At least get some sort of lockdown, boys and girls. Have a chance, get some fight. Let's do some of the things that is textbook fundamental Dota 2, so that you have a chance to beat these absolute SA juggernauts that is the side of evil geniuses.
Yes, for sure. I still think this will be a 2-0, but at least I want to see Thunder trying. They tried this game, but they had no chance at all. I want to see them trying when they have some chance. So yeah, let's hope for a better draft next game.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hope for a going in game number 2. For now, we are going to cut to a quick break before it goes back to Lil and the panel to discuss what happened in game number 1. And hang out. We'll be back with more Dota 2 action, guys.